हम शायरी के हवाले से बात करेंगे। मैं इमरान को कह रही थी कि टॉपिक का आगाज़ आपको करना चाहिए क्योंकि आपको शायरी का बहुत शौक़ है, लेकिन आप तमाम लोग जो शेर लिखते हैं तो आपके लिए बहुत एक गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी है और आपको हम एक नेशनल पोइम प्रोजेक्ट पाकिस्तान के हवाले से बताने वाले हैं। इस प्रोग्राम में बेसिकली और इसमें शिरकत करके जो कौमी यूथ शायर का इनाम अपने तौर पर आप हासिल कर सकते हैं। ये प्रोग्राम बेसिकली है क्या और इसकी क्या स्टेजेस हैं, इसमें मुख्तलिफ कॉन्टेस्ट होंगे, उसमें जिन लोगों को शायरी का शौक़ है वो उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं, उनको पैनलिस्ट होंगे जजेस का, वो उनको जज करेंगे और उसके अलावा किस तरह की ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है और किस तरह से इसको पाकिस्तान के अंदर लॉन्च किया जा रहा है। आज के जो हमारे मेहमान हैं वो भी इसी हवाले से बेसिकली इस प्रोजेक्ट को लॉन्च करना, इसका एक इंट्रोडक्शन करना वो हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म से करने वाले हैं। सो वी आर रियली एक्साइटेड एंड लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दैट। इमरान तारिफ
we have with us Dr. Sara Zaidi. She is a principal researcher with that बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटियों में पढ़ाने का तजर्बा रखती हैं और आज अब इनसे थोड़ा सा इस प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बात करेंगे। वेलकम सारा, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। इट्स ग्रेट टू हैव यू। विद दैट वी हैव मिस्टर माइकल सुरेली। ही इज़ एन अवार्ड विनिंग पोएट एंड ये जो कंपटीशन है इसको लेकर इनका ब्रेन चाइल्ड भी है और इसके पीछे क्या थॉट है और इन्होंने क्यों पाकिस्तान में ये करने का सोचा, ये हम we'd like to ask this from Mr. Michael as well. Thank you very much for joining us, Michael. How are you doing? How's this morning?
Excellent. Lovely to be here. We love Lahore. We love Pakistan. So we're just grateful to be here.
So how's Lahore treating you so far right now?
I love it. I think I'm the only person that has said that they love the weather.
Exactly, you're the only person saying that.
It reminds me of the southeast of the United States and this, like, you know, sweaty and just nice and comfortable heat. So I like it here.
Yeah,
so this is kind of a treat for you. Well, that's great. First of all, I would like anyone from both of you, like if you could introduce us about this particular competition or contest, what actually it is and how people can participate in it. So what are the details?
You want to introduce it in
So basically हम यहाँ आए हैं to launch the national poem project, which will eventually जो चाहते हैं हम कि eventually we'll be able to find the National Youth Poet Laureate of Pakistan. What we've learned in the past couple of days of being here is that Pakistan में इतना talent है, Pakistan में इतना passion है, passion for writing and for learning. So we're very, very excited and I think हमें पता है कि यहाँ पर बच्चे जो हैं particularly from 16 to 25, that's the age range we're looking for. They're going to be wonderful in terms of being able to make this project a reality. We're very excited.
So I think it has never been done before that such kind of contests were launched on national level, because we have seen people coming up with the singing competitions, with the writing competitions and all, but in particular to bring attention of the youth towards this poetry. I think this is something new for us. So why this? Like why you have to opted poetry?
So there's a huge movement in the United States of celebrating young writers. It's been existing for over 10 years, and really our goals when we created the program in the US was to celebrate and elevate the next generation of writers. And so we wanted to take them out of the tea houses and the coffee shops, and we had this bold idea that they believed that they belonged at places like City Hall or local government. And what we dreamed of, we didn't imagine how far it could go. So we have youth poet laureates in over 100 cities across the United States, and they've been everywhere from their, of course, local City Hall, but we reached the pinnacle of being at the White House, performing at the US Capitol, and also having a poet perform at the Super Bowl. So for us, we believe that these voices can hold those big stages, and as we've grown this program in the US as the most popular program in the country, we started to talk to other countries internationally. And so we're so excited because with the history of poetry in Pakistan, we thought that this would be an incredible country to be the first international youth poet laureate program in the world. So this is the place to do it, and the history and the tradition and the culture of poetry is here and well. So we just want to create a pathway for those young writers to sort of step into their history and to their power as writers and celebrate them.
That's really
Definitely,
great.
that's a great idea. In fact, सारा हम आपसे ज़रूर जानना चाहेंगे इसमें जो पार्टिसिपेशन है क्या क्राइटेरिया है बेसिकली किस तरह से लोग पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं एंड देन काइंड ऑफ पोइट्री कोई स्पेसिफिक जॉनर आपने रखा है या कोई भी इसका शौक रखता है वो इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकता है इनको जज किस तरह से किया जाएगा एंड फर्दर जिस तरह से अभी माइक में बताए थे कि अपॉर्चुनिटी है जिस तरह स्टेट्स के अंदर मोर देन 100 सिटीज़ के अंदर प्रोग्राम रन कर रहा है पाकिस्तान में आप जो कंटेस्टेंट्स को यहाँ से लेके जाएंगे उनको फर्दर आप किस तरह से करेंगे?
Sure. I think जो हम चाहते हैं and what the criteria is कि they should be 16 to 25. ये cap रखी है हमने. And you know, I think basically the way that it'll be judged is that we'll find a panel of judges. What we're doing right now is we're with partners and people who are kind of stakeholders in Pakistan who are already doing the work. हमारा ये मकसद नहीं है कि we are going to be here and kind of impose some kind of program that we're bringing. We actually want to see कि पाकिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है with the young people, and quite a lot is happening. If we look at places like Lahore, Islamabad, and Karachi, young people, and all across Pakistan, young people are doing interesting things with language. We can see that with the hip hop movement, Karachi mein, with people like Eva B. And
So if I ask why this cap, because what about the people who feel young at heart and they're not like they're maybe above
You're
25?
more than welcome
and
to join
secondly,
if
you know,
you'd
every
like
second
to.
person, every second youngster in Pakistan, Michael is kind of heartbroken. You know, we used to write poetry on love and all. And if you're gonna, you know, somehow restrict them till 25, what about the people who are like
Imran
me?
is so disappointed at this age, guys.
I know. It's okay. You know, we can make a special exception.
Yeah,
He can read a poem.
I mean, you know, but that's a great point. But for us, we believe that young people have something to say just as much as the old guard of poets. So, you know, there's so many incredible adult poets, and those are going to be the people in this country who are judging the contest, helping to mentor the poets. So, you know, we have relationships and partnerships with everyone from Fez's granddaughter, Salima Hashmi,
Wow, that's great.
to other national poets from Pakistan. So the idea is that this really esteemed generation of poets that we've had in this country for the last 100 years, and their families can help mentor and select the next generation, the next Fez. Hopefully, we'll find.
Yes,
through
yes,
this
we
program.
got a lot of people who are really good at writing. So if I ask the points at which they're going to be judged, you know, because it may be the kind of topic they're going to choose to write upon,
Yeah.
or what would those points be, you know, upon which they'd be judged?
So the first phase of the project for the National Poem Project, we're encouraging and inspiring the young writers here to write about their place and homeland. So that can be anything as broad as writing a poem about Pakistan and celebrating their country, but it can be as specific and you know, objective as their neighborhood.
Right.
You know, if they want to talk about how much they love where they're from and the neighborhood that they're from, you know, we're going to take that all into account. So it's really creating a body of work where young people can celebrate where they're from and who they are. And it's basically the intersection of their identity and place. And what we found working with young writers for the last 2 decades is that young people love talking about themselves and where they're from. So if we can create an opportunity for them to do that in Pakistan, we believe we'll start to get a good field of poets. And then once we get the top 20 writers from that phase, they'll be mentored by the likes of the adult poets that teach at the universities across Pakistan. And then they'll create a body of work to speak to the topics that are important to them. A lot of young people already that we've met have been talking about climate change being very important. So they get to talk about all of those issues. And then from that group, one winner will be selected as the Youth Poet Laureate of Pakistan.
That's really great.
Lovely. Okay, our sources told us that you have written a poem. So we would really want you to please tell anything about that poem specifically.
We'll also write that for the people,
yeah, and you can.
You want to hear it?
Yes, absolutely.
So I brought a poem because, you know, we can talk about poetry so much, and but it's nice to kind of contextualize it and see what people are thinking. And so this poem I actually wrote when I first came to Pakistan 10 years ago.
Yes.
We came during wedding season, so we went to about 5 weddings over the course of 2 weeks.
Wow.
There must be lots of romance in it then.
There's some romance. It's romantic to me because
Or maybe disappointed.
it's how I've romanticized Pakistan.
Oh.
And
I'd love to listen.
it was written for this one wedding that we went to for Idama and Adil. And you know, there's a lot of dancing, as you know, and a lot of festivities.
Yeah.
So this was in reaction to that, and it's called "How to Get Ready to Get Down in Pakistan."
Oh.
And to
Wow.
get down, you know, is to get down. So that's the poem that I wrote after their wedding. When preparing for a Pakistani dance party, board the plane like you're not guaranteed a seat. The toddler directly behind you will kick out your spine for 12 hours straight to remind you who runs the world. In Pakistan, the cab driver unwraps gems, passing them out like sticks of gum. He says, loneliness is the gravest disease. And from the 4 babies per household fatwa, I see every family taking that sweet prescription. To get to the get down, take the train from Islamabad to Lahore and ride the top bunk. Drink chai, eat chane, eat things smothered in yogurt, eat malaria pills, eat pure sugar to inspire what you need to be. Sugar. Eat is the directive. Play cricket with boys who want to burn a fastball past this Gora, but I was born in Red Sox Nation, so no chance. No chance this roadblock with machine gunners and donkeys are gonna stop me now. Defense Town, Model Town, C Block welcomes us with drums and cymbals, stuffs fried paratha and gobi in our mouths to get ready. Oh Lahore, tonight we will dance no matter no sleep for 20 hours or the layer of dirt and funk on my skin. This is necessary, all of it, because the wedding is in 4 days, because nothing can stop love in the time of power outages and oil shortages. The bank accounts are full of babies stacked like gold bars. Tonight we will dance and stomp for Idama and Adil. We will soften the ground from what will grow from our sore and dusty feet.
Oh my
Trust
God.
me, Pakistan is still the same. Still the same. You have written it
As to 10 years before.
Yes, as 10 years before, so it's still same. Everything you are saying in that poem is still gobi ke parathe ho. Everything is the same.
He's a big
Festivities
fan
bhi
of-
hote
Although
hain.
all the little kids are now teenagers.
But the best
so,
part
yeah.
was that you actually have tried all that stuff.
I
that,
tried
you
it
know,
all.
And he's ready to
Someone
try
in it
chanas after this show.
Inspired
So
someone.
he's
सारा
ready for
हमारा
that.
टाइम खत्म हो गया बिल्कुल भी और last 30
बहुत
seconds
शुक्रिया।
आप conclude करना चाहें इस project को लेकर कुछ भी कहना चाहें to the people who are
No,
watching
gee,
right now.
we're just encouraging young people who are interested in poetry and writing. Zarur, please check it out in
Nationalpoem.org.
nationalpoem.org. पे आप जाएं and look at the project yourself and hopefully आप apply कर सकते हैं.